To manage and reconcile RMAs in wireless standard, we will click Inventory icon on the main screen and proceed to the second tab on the left, which is called Return to Vendor. On the Return to Vendor tab, I'm able to request a return from a vendor. I can ship items, and I can perform reconciliation of my RMAs. So let's have a look at the request return. I will click Request Return and will select a vendor I want to request a return to. So I will select the vendor name and will specify items that I'm willing to return. So I'm gonna bring up a few accessories and to request a return I will click Post. Document has been saved successfully and it traveled to the ship items section. So to ship items, let's assume vendor approved the return. I will go to ship items section. I will pick a vendor and I will see my document from today. I will select the document number and click OK. System will populate the items requested for the return. As you can see, this battery product says 1 quantity, Bluetooth 5. To ship all, I can click on the Ship All button on the top menu, which will populate quantities accordingly to the request. I will provide the RMA number for return. And to ship items out of my Lakeview stock to vendor Brightpoint, I will click Post. Document has been saved successfully and items left our stock. To reconcile that RMA, we will click Reconciliation of RMA. On the Parameters menu for Reconciliation Manager, for RMAs where we can see a lot of parameters, we can filter by date range, vendor name, return type, categories, any phone serials, and reason codes. To see all the documents for a specific vendor like we did, we selected the vendor, and we can filter by store. We'll click search. So we see 2 lines that we are reconciling. Reconciliation is the process of specifying was the amount of money paid from a vendor or not. So if the amount of money, if we received money from a vendor for our RMA, we will select the line where it says payment credit, and we can say paid in full. Clicking paid in full will specify the amount of money that we should have received. And to save this information, we can say post. If we received a different amount of money, we can click set value and specify what is the payment amount and whether the status is open or closed. If we say closed, this will be reconciled and the record will be closed. If we say open, then that would mean we are expecting another amount coming from a vendor. And if we are done with the reconciliation here, we'll click post, specifying the date when it was posted, title possibly, and any memo. Once we click OK, the lines will be reconciled and will be accessed through the RMA inventory reconciliation report.